Welcome to Anaheim Media Production, also known as AMP or AMP. I'm Emily, and I'm your anchor for episode 75. Let's hear from Nicole and Jonathan.
Restart. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Put your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may now be seated. Before we start, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Thank you to Nicole and Jonathan for delivering the Pledge of Allegiance. Now on to our principal, Mr. Calleros.
Good morning, Anaheim High School. This is Mr. Calleros with the admin update of the week. Hey, we're 2 weeks into the semester. We had a short week this week. We plan on having another short week next week with student being a non-student day on Friday. So that'll be 3 weeks into the semester. I'm telling you, this semester 2 goes by fast. So students, right now is the time to really start to work on your stuff. Make sure you're staying on top of things, because if not, the semester goes quick and then things creep up on you, and then that's where you struggle to catch up. So please keep that in mind. By next week, we'll be 3 weeks into the semester, and it's gonna fly. With that, I do have a short update for you and some shout outs that I wanted to give out for this session. Real quick, I wanted to give a shout out to our dance program for having their recital this past Friday. The place was packed, sold out. So kudos to our dance program for putting on a great show like they always do. And then also a big shout out to Mr. G for just being a great instructor and putting all the work that he does into his program. So shout out to dance. I also want to give a quick shout out to our winter sports that are in full swing. Our girls and boys basketball team got solid wins against Magnolia this past week. Our girls soccer team also got a solid win against Magnolia. And also want to make sure I give a shout out to our other sports that are in season, our girls water polo, our boys soccer team, and wrestling, of course, who are in full season. So if you can go out there and support, please make sure that you go out there, show your support for our student athletes that are practicing hard every day to get those wins, and all the home games here. With soccer, they got pushed back a little bit in the evening with the lights that we have, so make sure you go out there. Girls and boys basketball's in the gym, wrestling's also in the gym, and then obviously our girls water polo team's in the pool. So let's go out and show our support. Next week is Kindness Week. Okay, so our social worker team is going to be putting together a campaign just to remind us all to be kind. I think that's something that goes without saying, but we still need reminders to be kind. With that, we want to emphasize our Kindness Week campaign with acts of service. So one of the biggest things that we have coming up this week is Serve-a-thon. So this Saturday, we have different clubs, different programs coming to Saturday school to do acts of service and contribute community service hours to just a cause in honor of Martin Luther King. So please, Serve-a-thon this Saturday. If you're not part of a club, but you would want to still be part of it, everyone's welcome. Come, we'll put you with a group to help and support and just show an act of service. Okay. Another thing that I wanted to mention about being kind, there's different ways that you can be kind. Obviously, we know the simple one, right? Treat others the way you want to be treated, right? Be nice to each other, right? That's one way. But also, being kind also means, for example, being kind to your custodians. Just means picking up after yourself, right? Custodians are here to empty out trash cans and help clean classrooms. They're not here to pick up your trash, right? Picking up your trash and emptying out a trash can are two different things. So I want to make sure that that's clear. And one way that we show kindness is just picking up after yourself, right? One way that you show kindness to your teachers is being on time, right? Your teachers put a lot of work for each lesson that they do. You know, when you show up late and you think it's not a big deal, actually it's pretty disrespectful. You know, you're not showing kindness, right? Obviously treating your teachers with respect, right? You deal with 6 teachers, right? They have to work with 200 plus students, right? What's harder, right? Obviously we don't want to get into comparing, but they do put a lot of work and effort into their lessons. They have 5 classes that they have to teach, 200 plus personalities, right? So please remember to be kind to your teachers, and in turn they will be kind to you. And just being kind to your parents, right? All of your folks, the people that take care of you at home, your guardian. they're working, right? They're trying to provide for you. They're doing their part. What do they ask of you? I'm assuming they ask that you come to school. I'm assuming that you do your part by working on your academics, working on your behavior, and that they're not getting those negative phone calls home, right? They want to receive positive phone calls. So that's being kind to your folks, the people that take care of you. So there's many different ways that we can be kind. It's not just the, hey, oh, I said hi to that person and I'm being nice. I'm saying please and thank you. It's more than that. It's deeper, right? It's about really being selfless and thinking about others and not just yourself, right? So with that, I do want to bring something up and a reminder. The no-go list will be coming up soon. I know events are coming up at the end of the year. You have major events, obviously, like prom, you have grad night, but there's also going to be other events that we're going to have with ASB putting on, for example, Banda night, right? And a lot of people like to go to that, right? But we are going to have a no-go list. So if you're constantly truant, it means you're not going to class, you're leaving campus, you have excessive tardies, right? Excessive absences, right? There's behavior involved where you're not being kind to others, your teachers, your fellow students, other staff. You're going to be put on that no-go list, right? And that means you don't get to enjoy the extra stuff that comes with being a student at Anaheim High School. So please, help me do your part so that you can enjoy everything that we have to offer. Because we have a lot to offer here, right? Your teachers are here to help you, but you got to do your part, right? It's a 3-part train. I tell your parents all the time, it's a 3-part train, right? Your teachers, your staff, we have a commitment to all of you. Your teachers, your parents have a commitment, right, to make sure that they're bringing you here, that they're providing everything that they need to provide at home so you can be successful, and then you guys have to do your part. So help us with that. Those that are not doing what they're supposed to be doing will be placed on no-go list, and unfortunately you won't be able to be part of those events. All right, so again, please keep that in mind. Continue to help me make Anaheim the beautiful and great place that it is. All of you play a role in making that happen. Other than that, that's all I have for you today. Thank you for listening. I hope you all have a great weekend. And remember, who's got it better than us?
Nobody!
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Galletos, for all that information. That's all the announcements that we have for today. Remember to like and subscribe to Anaheim Media Production on YouTube and follow us on Instagram at anaheimhs.amp. And tune in next time on AMP.